Well, hello friends. I bet you wonder what I've been doing with my day today. Well, it's still early in the morning, and I usually am editing my video about now because it is Saturday morning. However, yesterday I was working in the front and lost track of time, and I was out here until dark. So I didn't even get the little pots watered at the end of the day. So friends, today I am participating in 2 open collaborations. The first one is hashtag gardening tour Saturday, I think it's 2024. And it is hosted by our good friend, Grandma Sandy. And our channel has the same name. And the second one is Jenita is hosting. Let's share our plant success or disaster stories. And the name of her channel is JENITASBFWELLWISHESGARDENIng. Here's a quick look at both of their channels. So friends, since I didn't get a video done yesterday, we're just going to take a little tool around here because this is usually my off day. But you see, I was still watering the pots, so I guess we can take a look around as well. So come on friends, let's get to this. This is the area where I was working last night. I have work to do in this area. I didn't take my garden tour video until today. And it's a pretty day out. The agave is happy. Our little jade plant is happy. Agave. I forgot what this is, but I'll put it down in the description. And the hyacinths are coming. And I've got lots of weeding still to do here. That won't happen today. Today's supposed to be an off day for me. Let's take a look at a couple more things. I've got one healthy rose bush out here. I have work to do in this area. But this is the Easter lily. No lily yet. And there's a calla lily coming up happily. There's another one, another calla lily. And I've got rose petals here because I've got an unhappy rose here. We have rust spots. We're on watch here to see when the amaryllis are going to bloom. Then we're going to take a quick look at the silver vase plant and my airplane plant. Look at this. I got some babies that need to find a home. These are the pots you saw me watering. Quiet has started some plants here. We've got the Amajodo, we've got his pumpkin, and we've got Amakomani. And volunteer tomato. 3 volunteer tomatoes here. This is a volunteer. This is a volunteer. And this is a sucker growth, one from last year's. It's not quite so strong, and neither is his mom. This little plant is a volunteer. This little plant is a volunteer. This is a last year's tomato. Yeah, it's flowering, and I've had to peel it back a lot, but you know. But this is a volunteer tomato. This is a volunteer tomato. This is a volunteer tomato. Volunteer tomato. Volunteer tomato. Volunteer tomato. Volunteer tomato. Volunteer tomato. And what do I mean when I say volunteer tomato? These tomatoes came up practically on their own. I'm going to share a success story with you. Here in Southern California, I've noticed that if I start my plants inside, they get long and lanky. So I tried to start them outside the last 2 years, and we've had a very cool summer. So they didn't do good in pots. So last year, Quiet said, why don't you try this? Any tomato that the squirrels or something has taken a bite out of, if it's ripe, squeeze that juice out and just dig it in. That's what he said. And so that's what I did. And you can tell we've got lots of squirrels, and if I don't get my stuff before it gets completely ripe, the squirrels want to taste it. And everything wants to eat it, including the birds. Once it gets a little nick, the birds get involved as well. So friends, all of these tomatoes, none of them are store-bought, except for the last year's. That's a bought tomato. But the rest of them came from tomatoes that I just squeezed the seeds, dug them under, and when it got warm enough for them out here, because I think the temperatures of my beds are a little warmer than regular temperatures because of the concrete bricks, they germinate. They germinate and they look healthy. They're not willowy, real thin, or anything. So that was a good plan. And I think that's, we're going to chalk that one up for a success. I'm going to show you something that's just so pretty. This is the Japanese honeysuckle. Isn't that beautiful? Those flowers are just so beautiful. I wish I had planted that myself, but my, they're beautiful right there. Love them. Here's some more. Isn't that beautiful? Here we are. I'm trying to find a good candidate for us to look at today. You can see the seed starting to form here inside this one. Well friends, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for stopping by my channel. I want to thank Grandma Sandy and Jenita for hosting these very fun open collaborations. And I want to thank my other two co-hosts for participating. Let's take a quick look at their channels. To participate in this open collaboration, friends, all you have to do is do a garden tour for #garden-tour. You can have a big garden, a small garden, a balcony garden, an indoor garden. Any garden will do. We just want to see what you're growing. To participate in Let's Share Our Plant Success or Disaster Stories, all you have to do is share a story about a plant and whether it went bad or good. And friends, I want to remind you to check out the playlist, because I know there's other gardeners that are participating, and I think you would love to see what they have growing. So until next time, my friends, it's time for me to say bye. I'm gonna go have some coffee and relax. So bye bye, my friends. Bye. Bye.